Deputy Navarro of the Bay County Sheriff's Office. You don't have a tag on your vehicle. Do you have a license?
Not on me, sir. I don't believe I do.
You don't have a license on you?
I was just trying to run to the store to get some food for my dog real quick.
Okay, well, you know you can't drive this vehicle, right, without a tag?
I'll turn around then and go back to the house.
No, sir, you were going to stay here, okay?
All right.
So you don't have your license on you?
Here we go again. Another day, another self-declared sovereign citizen popping up on the radar. Yep, one of those folks who believe traffic laws just magically don't apply to them. This particular guy has racked up 8 arrests in just 1 year, all because he flat out refuses to get a driver's license or follow the most basic traffic laws. It's like he's on a personal mission to test how many times one can get arrested in 12 months without catching on. We've got some wild body cam footage of this legal scholar behind the wheel with no license in sight. And trust me, it's a ride. Buckle up, and while you're watching, drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you make of the whole sovereign citizen movement? Let's dig in.
No, sir. All I have for identification right now is this.
Okay. Do you have registration on this vehicle, and do you have your...
It's not mine. I don't know where really anything is right now.
You said it's not yours?
No.
Whose vehicle is this?
It was my neighbor's across the road.
It was your neighbor's?
Yeah. He lets me use it whenever he wants. I mean,
but it's parked in your driveway?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, because you don't have a license, or do you have a valid license?
Not with me.
Not with you?
No, I'm trying to get it reinstated, but I got to pay some fees that are kind of exorbitant right now.
So your license isn't even valid?
No.
Okay.
No, sir, not right now.
All right. Sit tight, okay?
All right.
After a brief investigation, it was discovered Justin's license was suspended in 2022 and the vehicle was not insured. Hey, Justin, step out of the vehicle for me, all right?
What you need?
All right, come here.
Are you getting arrested?
We've got an issue here, okay?
What's the issue?
Well, the issue is, one, your driver's license has been suspended since 2022.
Oh, that's...
Okay? Yes. 2, all right, you're driving a vehicle with no tag on it.
It's not driving, though. That's kind of a commercial term.
No. You're traveling by means of driving.
No, sir.
Yes. Well, what are the means?
With that.
What means are you traveling then? You're traveling, but by what means?
By using an automobile.
Right. You're operating an automobile, correct?
No.
You're operating, meaning you're in control of.
I didn't never say that.
You're not in control of an automobile? You're not in control of this automobile?
I'm in use of it.
You're in use of it?
Yes.
So you don't control it?
I mean, it's got a computer system.
It's got a computer. My man,
if it decides to take control, it
you
can.
are in control of this automobile, okay? It doesn't self-drive.
Right.
You are in control. So you are operating because you are in control of a motor vehicle and traveling by means of driving, okay?
What do you want to do about it?
So here's the thing, all right? Put your hands behind your back.
All right.
Okay.
I'm already. Can I open stuff and...
I will take care of it.
Can we go by my house?
No.
Because I got stuff that's sitting out that's going to ruin my dog.
Well, then you're going to have to call somebody to come take care of your pets, okay? 442 back.
I feel like I'm just a giant target now. You already arrested me once and everything.
1015, one white male. Yes, I have actually, and I told you that I was going to be looking for this van because it is...
So you're just watching my house waiting on me to mess up then?
No, I was
just... As soon as I drove by, you turned around and pulled me over.
Yeah, because I noticed the van. I know exactly what van you drive, okay? So...
Where you want me at?
You're going to sit in the back of my vehicle.
Here we go again.
Yeah, man. I told you if I see that van traveling, okay, then I was going to pull it over and I was going to tow it and I was going to place you under arrest. I told you that. I said you need to get things in order. All right, you don't have a proper driver's license. You don't have your van registered. You don't have that van registered. Okay. You're using the sovereign citizen script, and your van, your license plate, is kind of
you guys just
reflecting. Well, yeah, that's your label, man. Stop using the sovereign citizen script.
I don't
and
use anything.
You just said your means that you're traveling.
Honestly, the officer in this situation is absolutely spot on. There's no debating that. If our guy here really doesn't want to be lumped in with sovereign citizens, maybe, just maybe, he shouldn't be following their script word for word. It's uncanny, like there's a secret sovereign playbook circulating out there, and they're all reading from the same ridiculous page. They treat the Constitution like it's a personal cheat sheet, but the logic just doesn't hold up. Courts have consistently ruled that driving is a privilege, not a guaranteed right. Yet somehow this crowd keeps testing the same tired argument, hoping for a different result. Let me know what you think so far. Ready to jump back in?
You have to follow Florida state statute, right?
On what grounds?
On what grounds?
Yeah.
You live here, my man.
So they're applicable to anybody that's within Florida then, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Florida?
Absolutely, 100% sure. If you're in the state of Florida, you have to follow.
Statutes are applicable to employees.
Show me out with 442.
No, sir.
Do you have a law degree or anything?
Do you?
Okay, I've got to say, I love how the cop handles this. You can see it on his face. He knows this guy is in full-on clown mode. But let's leave the dashboard drama behind for now and head into the courtroom, because that's where things really go off the rails. Spoiler alert, the judge is not playing games. And considering how often this guy ends up in court, you'd think he'd have learned something by now. But nope. Instead, we're about to witness the judge lay down the law on this Sovereign Circus Act. You're going to want to see this.
Mr. Thompson, come on up. Mr. Thompson? I thought Mr. Thompson was in jail. And he was given a notice, conditional release by Judge Campbell. Mr. Thompson, you wish to have an attorney appointed to represent you today? What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at revoking your release, because in my opinion, you should be in custody and should not have been released from custody. I believe this is a new law violation. Is that correct?
A what, sir?
A new law violation.
I don't.
When you arrested on another driving license, suspended or revoked?
Yes, they were staking out my house, and I don't understand why. I was going to get some food.
I'm going to revoke your release at this time and take you into custody for a violation of probation. Go ahead and take you into custody.
I'm here to finalize that disclaimer that I have. It's here now, sir. If you
Take him into
would
custody.
accept it, please.
I'm revoking your release. You should have been held without bond. He's going to be held without bond.
I'm not going anywhere. The guy.
You just give him to his father bearer.
Can't believe this is happening again.
We'll talk to him again about an attorney when he has a seat up there.
I was down there trying to pay the fines before I came in here, sir.
Mr. Thompson,
Well, they told me to come back
I
after
didn't
this.
sign the warrant. I thought you were being held without bond. I guess I should have checked, but I'd have signed the warrant and you'd have been held.
That was because my father, he said, I've been helping with the family. He's had a pacemaker put in just a few days ago, and I'm trying to help nurse the family.
Put him in the box.
You were taking me away from the
Put him
family.
in the box.
Anything else in your property that you want to give?
I got the money on me to pay the fine.
Put him in the box.
All right, someone help me out here. Is this guy actually serious or just pretending to be off his rocker? Because the stuff he says in court sounds like he's pulling random words out of a hat and calling it legalese. It's honestly like a bizarre improv routine disguised as a legal argument. If I were the judge, I'd be handing out contempt charges like candy, because this courtroom is quickly turning into a three-ring circus. There are rules, there's structure, and sovereign citizens seem determined to bulldoze through both. But what do you think? Is this guy a true believer in his own nonsense, or is he just trolling the system? Let's jump back into the madness.
Mr. Thomas, before the court, you were arrested on a new misdemeanor charge. Judge Campbell, I think, released you for a notice to appear today, or released you on your pretrial release. This is my probation. I got a warrant, so I'm going to issue a warrant today, hold without bond, based on your...
What is that now?
Judge Campbell, you were arrested on a new misdemeanor driving license, suspended or revoked. Judge Campbell, on your violation of probation, released you pretrial release program. I'm revoking that release because it's my probation, and I'm gonna hold you without bond based on the new violation.
That's just terrible.
Well, I can't help it, Mr. Thompson. You've got another
I was here to
charge.
disclaim and surrender all those documents that hold me liable here and move for subrogation.
Do you wish to have an attorney appointed to represent you?
No, sir.
You understand attorneys are, go ahead and swear Mr. Thomason in.
For what reason?
I'm gonna swear you and ask you some questions.
I don't think I'm supposed to be sworn in. Due to my faith.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask you to affirm, not swear. Okay?
It's the same thing though, isn't it? Affirming and swearing.
I don't know.
I'm here for, let my yeas be a nay and my noes be a no.
Whatever that means. It means
Yes,
nothing to
sir.
me. But what I
I'm
will
here
do
for
is- let me ask
honesty
you, do
and
you wish to have an,
justice.
do you wish to
There's
have
no
an,
justice in
do
this
you wish
house.
to have an attorney appointed to represent you?
No, you keep doing it anyway though. I mean, I've never authorized that from
Do
the
you wish to
beginning.
have an attorney appointed to represent you?
No, sir.
All right. And how far did you get in school? How far did you get in school?
Graduated 12th grade.
Okay, and you were in the military, is that correct?
Yes, sir. I was in the Army infantry.
Okay.
Went to war and buried enough of my brothers and sisters to come home.
Yes, sir.
And this
And
kind
you
of
understand,
justice.
and you can read and write, correct?
To an extent.
Okay. You can't read and write altogether?
Well, I mean, it all depends on what dictionary you're using too. 100% disabled.
I understand that. I've done everything I could to keep you out of
I've
jail.
already been injured 2 different times at the jails.
I understand that completely, Mr. Thomason, but I've had no luck. Every 2
I
months.
came here
you're
to
back
pay,
in-
and they told me to come back to complete
Every
it
2
'cause I
months, you're back in court. So what I'm going to do, do you still wish to represent yourself?
I don't. I think that's the best matter for me.
I mean, it's up to you. Right now,
I just still think that's the best matter for me. But
What I'm gonna do-
it doesn't seem like anything's fair inside this house. Nothing seems fair here.
how many times have you been released from custody in the last year?
I've been arrested 7 times
I
now
understand that.
without any victims. I don't understand how the state of Florida, a stack of papers, can be a victim.
Okay. All right. I'm going to allow you to represent yourself. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and have Mr. Thompson evaluated again. Ms. Nelson, if you go ahead and prepare us on the court's own order, I'm going to hold you without bond based on the new
That's just
violation of
terrible.
probation.
My mother's 100% disabled. My dad has a pacemaker now, and you're going to hold me without
Your
bond.
dad's
over
at court
driving
every day with you. I
infractions.
understand that completely, sir.
There's been no victims whatsoever in any of my arrests.
Now, this next part really had me blinking in disbelief. This guy actually believes that without a victim, his traffic violation doesn't count. I mean, come on. This isn't a whodunit murder trial. It's about running red lights and ignoring the law. And no, you don't need a personal victim to be held accountable. Traffic laws exist to protect public safety, not to satisfy someone's warped interpretation of justice. Still, sovereign citizens keep recycling this tired claim like it's a winning strategy, and spoiler, it never is. So here's the question. How should we be handling this movement? Do we chalk it up to free speech and let them ramble, or is it time for firmer consequences? Drop your thoughts below. And if you enjoyed this wild courtroom roller coaster, be sure to like and subscribe for more legal lunacy just like this. Was this court hearing hilarious, infuriating, or both? Let me know, and I'll catch you in the next one.